This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business Minute podcast, the Becker Private Equity podcast. Here are 10 to 15 updates that we're following this morning. It's January 27th, 2023. Thank you for listening. First, futures point down today after an outstanding day in the markets yesterday. Second, Tesla stock rose nearly 10% yesterday. Elon Musk again having a bit of a moment. Third, Intel stock fell 5% after missing estimates. So fast to see what's going on to Intel versus NVIDIA. NVIDIA again seems to be going in the right direction. Intel seems to be going in the wrong direction. Fourth, GDP rose 2.9% in the fourth quarter. This was a welcome sign that the Fed can fight inflation without completely killing growth. Fifth, Buzzfeed stock rose 150% on news that it would move more and more of its content production to AI-driven writing. This has so many different lessons for it in terms of sort of how critical it is if you're a publisher, you're a business, you're a journalist, that in sort of finding the value when there's so much AI-driven content is how important it's going to be so relevant and so connected to your audience. The BuzzFeed story is sort of a shot across the bow as to where AI is going with content and writing and so forth. Sixth, listen today to our podcast at Becker Business Minute, Becker Private Equity Podcast, and how sort of challenging colleagues can be a cancer to an organization, how important it is to manage those. Seventh, we were thrilled yesterday to see the Becker's Healthcare Podcast reach 9 million downloads 9 million downloads overall. God bless Jessica Cole every day. Eighth, we're seeking part-time sales help at the Becker Business Minute, the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Essentially, in the Becker Business Minute, the Becker Private Equity Podcast, people just sell sponsored content episodes, sponsored content webinars. Very excited. We've got a team going on this. Excited to see this grow. Next, listen to 4 of our Business Minute podcasts today, subjects such as great business partners, today's business superpower, the need for clarity of mission, and of course, this one, the 10-point market update. Ninth, probably the least surprising news of the day. Elliott Management announced that they took a stake in Salesforce. Tensions are already heating up between Salesforce and Elliott Management. That didn't take very long. Finally, 10th, we're planning a webinar on key thoughts on investing for 2023. Can't wait. This will essentially be a chapter from one of the books that we're authoring. Thank you for listening. A few special thanks today. Special thank you to the team at Executive Podcast Solutions, Jeremy Core, Gracelyn Keller, Chanel Bunger, and Kate Cruz. Also, a special shout out to Kirsten Dahl and Dina Brown and McGuire Woods, magnificent assistants. God bless Chloe Becker and Bobby Becker every day. That's probably the most important shout out. And then a special shout out to 5 business leaders that we are some of our favorite leaders. Matt Hawkins at Waystar, Nader Sami at National Medical Billing, Venkat Mokurla at Andreessen Horowitz, Katie Atwood, the magnificent Chief Operating Officer at Becker's Healthcare, and finally Holly Buckley, the chair of the healthcare department at McGuire Woods. Thank you all very much. Again, that's our shout out for the day. If you listened to this all the way through, and God bless you if you did, we'll give you a gift certificate for Amazon, 773-766-5322. You've got to be the first person. It'll be a $50 gift certificate. You got to be the very first person that reached out to me. Thank you very, very much.